Coming to you live from the Town Fair Tire Studio. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody. People, ladies and gentlemen, boys and gals, this is the Week 7 Fantasy Football Recap and Power Rankings, as always, brought to you by our good friends at Honda. Hope you have a wonderful Honda days. Please go out and enjoy and drive responsibly. Okay, let's get into the fun stuff here. Week 7 recap. We're going to start off with, I'm going to start off with this. A pretty low-scoring week all across the board. One team broke 100. It was Sal, because he has Josh Jacobs, and that's where we're going to begin today. So, Sally Stubbs advances to 4-3, gets to 5th place with a 110.76 score going against Sunday Cookout Tom Gorman, who falls to 4-3 and in 4th place with an 82.44. A solid, really solid 28-point victory for Sal, and he can attribute it all to Josh Jacobs. Now, when you get 33 from Jacobs, 13 from Terry McLaurin, 19 from Tennessee defense, you're usually going to win when three people combine for, 66 points. Aaron Rodgers didn't do much. Leonard Fournette didn't do much. Tampa Bay Buccaneers are cooked like Frank's ribs cooked. But it didn't matter because he put up 110 in a week where nobody else put up 100. On the flip side, we have Tom Gorman putting up 82 with, unfortunately, a wasted effort from Joe Burrow putting up a 39 spot. Tom got 1.8 combined from his running backs. It's bye week season. It's tough. He had Miles Sanders and Dalvin Cook on bye. It's going to be tough to win with that. He told me earlier in the week he thinks he's punting this week. He might not even pick anybody up. He eventually did pick somebody up. It just didn't work out. It was to be expected. He takes the loss. He moves on. Team's still in good shape. Survive and advance the bye weeks. Salvatore, victorious over Tom Gorman. Next, we go to a rather low-scoring event with the Cauda John Tui advancing to 3-4 in 9th place with an 80.96. Against, now here's a guy, Matt Stokes, falling to 3-4 and in 10th place with a 78.38. A really close matchup. Only 2 points, 2.5 separated the two of them. Matt has not really gotten much out of his wide receivers, as he said to me earlier today. He needs Brandon Cooks to be traded. We'll see if that happens. He got something big from Raheem Mostert, but it wasn't enough. 78 points generally doesn't cut in this league. Dak Prescott only got him 12.2. The Russell Wilson experiment is over. Dangerous is, in fact, dangerous to start, and therefore he is cut. I picked him up. Please don't comment. I'm not in the mood to hear it. I don't want to start Zach Wilson. I might have to. I don't want to start Daniel Jones. I might have to. We're not going to get into that. We're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this matchup. Now, Graham Gano got Stokes 12. Miami defense got Stokes 12. He came close. It's Sunday Night Football. He came close, but it wasn't enough. And on the flip side here, Mr. Tui finally gets something big from Aaron Jones. Tyler Algier got him 11. Juju Smith got him 18. Marcus Mariota only got him 12, but he got him what he needed. 80.96 was enough this week, and John Tui beats Matt Stokes. Next, another close matchup. Gaz's graduation pants, Pat McCann advances to 4-3 in 6th place with a 99.60 against Chiquita Banana Luke Bonomo, who falls finally to 6-1, still in 1st place with a 93.3. Only 6-point margin here. Came down to Monday Night Football, where David Montgomery was able to get Pat McCann 12.2 points. It was enough to win, and Pat will take it. 99 is not a joke. It's a good score. Benjamin got him 19. Whenever you can win a matchup like Pat did against A, 1st place, but B, Lamar Jackson getting 10.7 points, I would generally say you take that. Take them as they come. Deebo Samuel only got him 4.4, but it was enough. Jamar Chase exploded for 25. Back-to-back weeks for Chase going off. He's starting to show signs of serious wide receiver 1 first-round pick life. That's what you want to see for Pat. On the flip side, Luke had to start Geno Smith. Tough week with bye weeks for Luke. Saquon got him 13. It wasn't enough. Damian Pierce got him 11. Wasn't enough. George Kittle did show up. Got him 15. 93 is nothing to sneeze at. You take it. You move on. He's still in 1st place. I don't doubt that his team's going to come back and win next week. But for now, Pat McCann is victorious over Luke Bonomo. Next, we have a very much needed victory here for African Americans and Mark Andy Unchained, who advances to 2-5 and gets himself back onto some stable ground here in 11th place with a 97.54 against the chosen one, Dylan Pugh, who falls to 5-2 but remains in 2nd place with a 62.2. Look, this is just a clunker for Dill. Nothing else you can chalk it up to. Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, and Tua were able to combine for 45 of his 62, which means that 6 other guys combined for, 13 points. Not good. Never good. Hunter Henry, not great. Ryan Suckup, not great. Josh Reynolds, not great. I don't need to go down the whole list. You know it wasn't great. He knows it wasn't great. We move on to the winner here, Andy Unchained, who's, finally starting to not kill his quarterbacks. Derek Carr got him 13. That's a blessing. Andy's just happy to get over 10. DK Metcalf got hurt. It doesn't look like he had a poop this time. It looks like it was for real. Not great. Chris Godwin got him 4.5. That trade seems to be whatever. Alvin Kamara got him 10. Kenneth Walker, RB1, got him 28.8. And look, Mark Andrews only got him 0.4, but he only needed to get him 0.4 because Andy put up a 97.5, finally getting a victory against Dylan Pugh. Andy victorious over Dylan. Next, we go to a matchup of the quasi-boyfriends here. Skinny Kyle Mike Russell advances to 3-4 and gets to 7th place, while Tucker in the waistband Kyle Karp falls to 3-4 and falls to 8th place. Now, Russell got 99.12, another team that got 99 this week. Pat Mahomes got him 27. Devontae Adams got him 9.5. Austin Eckler got him 24.7. And Robbie Gould got him 15 or so. So, yeah. You get 52, 61, 75 points from 4 guys. That's generally pretty good. Amon-Ra got hurt early. That hurt. Devin Duvernay didn't do much, but he did enough. Brian Robinson didn't do much, but he got enough. You'll take it if you're Mike Russell. A win over your hated rival / boyfriend Kyle Karp is always a good thing. And, Kyle, ETN got him 17. That's only going to go up with the trade of James Robinson. Christian McCaffrey got him 6.2. I expect that to go up. Rashad Bateman got him 4.2. It was a tough week. It was a transition week for Kyle. Tyreek Hill finally came back down to earth with a 7.2. Kyler Murray didn't go off. It was a winnable game for Kyle, but also he didn't shit the bed. 83.26 is not awful. You take it and you move on. Like Russell, victorious over Tucker in the waistband, Kyle Karp. And last, but certainly not least, we have the stinker of all stinker matchups. Yours truly, who somehow won, advancing to 5-2 and in 3rd place with a 73.72 against the immortal Mooney-shot Chris Gazzaro, who once again falls and is now 0-7 in 12th place. Look, folks, I'm not trying to be mean here. I'm not trying to be rude, but there's a chance Christopher Michael Gazzaro could clinch a losing record by Halloween. Now, he'd have to lose this week. It's not guaranteed. It's likely, but it's not guaranteed. In any event, Christopher Michael, I wish you good luck. This week wasn't going to cut it. Joe Mixon got him 15. Will Lutz got him 11. Tom Brady got him 11. And Jacoby Myers got him 9 due to Zay Jones. But, it is what it is. I'm sorry. I don't know. There's not much to look forward to here. Kyle Pitts got him 0.9. You take what you can from Joe Mixon and Will Lutz and Tom Brady. I mean, it's not even that many points. 60. He got put up a 60 spot again. Could have beat me. I had a shit week. Breece Hall died. Kareem Hunt did nothing. Justin Tucker was my second highest scoring player behind the overrated Justin Herbert. But 73 was enough to gas a 60, and I escape victorious somehow. So without further ado, the moment you've all been waiting for, the power rankings. Now, coming in at 12th place, to the surprise of none. And, no, Gaz. I'm sorry, Gaz. I don't know what to tell you, brother. It's tough. It's tough right now. But a win next week, I guarantee you I'll bump you up a spot. I promise. 11, we have Andy. He got a win, but he's still the 11th team in terms of points. Andy is 100 points up on Gaz right now, so he's distancing himself there. But I did just promise Gaz that I'll bump him up, Andy, so you got to win this week so that I have to replace Gaz with somebody else if he wins. 10, we have Matt Stokes, whose team just seems to be, struggling, trying to survive. It's been rough for Matt out here. He'll admit it. He's trying to trade Jonathan Taylor. That's never good. So we have Matt currently in 10th. At 9, we currently have reigning champion Jean Thuy. A good win for Jean Thuy. Rafa Thuy, 579 points. Not ideal. But Thuy has a chance to make the playoffs. Everybody pretty much, aside from he who must not be named has a chance to make the playoffs. And you just got to keep grinding, survive in advance, And Tui was able to win this week, so kudos to him. At 8, we currently have Tucker in the waistband, Kyle Karp. Now, Kyle has significantly more points than Tui here. We're talking about 90 more points, but he's got the same record. And Kyle's team has a lot of positives, but it's also held up, I think, by a lot of really good players. We'll see if he's able to put together enough wins to make the playoffs, but I currently have Kyle at number 8. Number 7, I currently have Gas's graduation pans, Pat McCann. Now, I think Pat McCann has a pretty solid team. I don't know if it's going to last the full length of the season, but I like it. Lamar Jackson has to show me a little bit more. I know he started off really hot. He's come back down to earth a little bit, but we currently have Pat's team in 7th. 6th, moving up 2 spots, we have Salvatore the Dinosaur, who is riding Josh Jacobs until he eventually runs out of gas. I don't know if he will. Sal is currently in 5th place on the scoreboard. He has 639 points. He's won 3 in a row. Real hat tip here to Sal. 6th place on my power rankings. 5th, I have yours truly. Now, look, nothing sexy this week. A win's a win. I'll take it. I have 650 fantasy points, good for, I think, 5th, which is where I have myself ranked. I'm 5-2, probably 2 wins away from clinching the playoffs, but got to keep winning. I have myself 5th. 4th, same as last week, Mike Russell. Now, I know Mike Russell wanted to score more points against Kyle this week. He wanted to blow him out, but he'll take what he can get. Russell has 682 fantasy points on the season. That's nothing to sneeze at. Mike Russell currently in 4th. 3rd, same as last week, Tom Gorman. I'm not going to take anything away from Tom. He had a rough bye week. He was able to put up 82, which is a respectable number, and you want to get those points for accumulated. And Tom, a loss is a loss, but he'll survive. He'll bounce back next week. He's got his full team back. He should be okay. Tom Gorman, the number 3 team in the power rankings. Number 2, same as last week, Dylan Pugh. How can I replace Luke Bonema right now, folks? I can't. Dylan had a 706 points for. He had a horrible week. If he had a good week, I would have replaced him, even if he lost. But Dylan comes in at number 2. And number 1, the same guy that's been there, the reigning champ, Luke Bonema. Well, the reigning power rankings champ, I should say. Luke Bonema, 729 points for. That is something you want to be very proud of. Putting up 103, 104 points a week. That's the real deal. That's the real deal, folks. And Chiquita Banana is 6-1, the only 6-1 team in the league. So therefore, he is our number 1 team in the power rankings. Again, from the bottom to the top, started from the bottom. Chris Gazzaro, number 12. Andy, number 11. Matt, number 10. Chewy, number 9. Kyle, number 8. Pat, 7. 6, Sal. 5, me. 4, Russ. 3, Tom. 2, Dylan. 1, Luke Bonemo. Now, everybody out there, have a wonderful week. Your waiver claims already went through. I wish you the best of luck. The best of luck as I can in week 8. Especially you, Christopher Michael. I'm pulling for you. I'm rooting for you.